I think what we should probably do too, because you've mentioned Cobb a couple times, is preface these by Cobb's a numbers guy. If the numbers make sense, he'll vote yes. If they don't, they'll vote no. And honestly, if the numbers don't make sense, everybody should vote no.
Right. Exactly. For sure. That's, I mean, I would tell everybody like, hey, it sounds like you're very, Tavares, even you probably get it too, very one-sided on this. But I'll tell you, I'm here, right? I believe in good government. That's why I get hard on people when I don't think they're providing good government or doing the right thing. So I'd be the first one if this doesn't make any sense to be like, no, I'm done with it. I'm not going to. I'm going to raise the flag that this is something bad. And it's so far so good. You know, the things can happen. This is government. So I tell people like, you just got to wait. Government is slow. Don't freak out is what I always say. If you see me freaking out, I hear people freaking out, then it's time to freak out, right? And I did freak out when I saw that tweet, Vegas night tweet, but it pulled me back and said, okay, no, he's just playing around. He's just playing around. But, you know, I think just hold tight. I know there's a time now that's where we're seeing there's a shortfall, you know, and it seems large, but, you know, there is so much, the government is awash in money right now, federal level and the state level. We have, California is booming. The feds are just pouring money in. So everybody knows, every county, every city in Alameda County knows if you're going to do something now, any public works or anything, do it now, because the money probably won't be there, you know, in a year from now, a calendar year from now. So that's something that really buoys this project when there may be a shortfall, but you know, they're getting it done.
Yeah, and it's only going to get more expensive the longer you wait too. So the money's there now. It's only going to get more expensive. I mean, they've raised about $320 million in grants, or they're close to raising that. Plus, they have a whole bunch more applications out there. So really, there was, I mean, it would have been hard for them to get this thing done before the end of the year once we started looking at the numbers and how much more expensive everything was. You know, they're not going to know anything about that mega projects grant. The federal government works on their own time. They don't care about Howard terminal deadlines. So moving into 2023 means, yeah, there's still potential to keep raising money. But I also think John Fisher and the A's need to maybe recognize that these hundreds of millions of dollars are sitting here for them in Oakland, and right now Vegas isn't really biting or offering up any public funds.
Right. And I think that 300 million that they've raised, I think because, you know, the story, the top line is it's not enough, but 300, I'm telling you, 300 million for a city to raise, that is unbelievable. That is like, there should be a parade. There should be a parade down Broadway that the A's did not have when they won the World Series.
In 89. Yeah, that's right. No parade because of the earthquake.
Yeah, I got gray here. So I remember.
All right, so let's do one quick rundown then. Mayor, you think probably Shang Tao, Lauren Taylor's race to lose?
Oh, I'm not supposed to guess. Yeah, I'm not getting a prediction on that. You got to wait for that newsletter.
All right.
But I do think.
But District 2, Bass, she's going to win. She'll be reasonable. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, District 4, you think Janani Ramachandran's probably got it here, but Nina Joyner also is reasonable pro-HT, if the money's right, obviously, right?
I do think, but, you know, maybe we should talk about Janani is, you know, she ran for the assembly against Mia Bonta in the special election, and she was a defund the police person, and she was very much, as you spoke, against Howard Terminal. Now she run for city council and she's totally like, we need more cops. And she has been saying, well, she hasn't gone overboard on Howard Terminal, but she's saying the things that, you know, the right thing. Right? When she shows up all decked out in A's outfit and with her dad and goes to the game, takes a picture, giving signals. So I'm watching her. I'm very interested in her. I'm very interested. Maybe she's just very politically savvy. Or is she a flip-flopper? So that needs to be in the back of her mind, that could she be one that flips when she gets to 2023? Because I have seen her on the campaign trail, kind of been sidestepping it until now, where I haven't heard anybody ask this now. But she was sidestepping it. Basically, I probably won't have to vote on this if I'm on the council. But yeah, no, it looks like you are. You're going to have to vote. So
she's flipped. Maybe she flops. We don't know.
Yeah, so I put on my list here, I put a question mark. I put a question mark with Kalb and Janani Ramachandran. That's why I have like a 4-3. And then yeah.
And then Kevin Jenkins, District 6, Lauren Taylor seat. We got that one down as a tentative yes if the deal's right.
Yes, that one could be more sure.
All right, so we aren't looking at doom. We're not looking at doom just yet. No doom.
No.
Still glimmers of hope. I really did think if this ran into the election, it would be very bad. I thought if they didn't get the vote before the end of the year, it would be even worse. And that's kind of how I feel.